go in scene 3, please. Is this working? As usual, let's see if this is working. 1, 2, 3 tests. 1, 2, 3. Is the streaming started? Yes, I can see the streaming started. Welcome everyone. Oh, I see the Alkmaar gang and Paul already here. May, Dave. Hi everybody. So tonight is night to lose your head for. I already did it. I'm sorry for the bad pun, for the bad joke, but this is what we're going to talk about tonight, and it will be Beheading and Aesop's fables. What is this? This is a quiz. We have 9 questions, 30 minutes to spend together, just because why not? And you can hear in the background the noise of my little friend Cerberus that is crying because he wants attention, but well, we'll see what happens. So I see a lot of people in the chat, and thank you, Roschino. And let's see. Yes, is ready to lose his head. Yeah. Chilean, I don't understand arp, what you're trying to say, but yes. So Dutch cheese, French wine, and Italian entertainment from Alkmaar. Very funny. Okay, I think that we're going start very soon with the first question. What time is it? Let me check the minutes. Yes, 32, so we are already in time for the first transition to question number 1. Okay, for question number 1, I came here inside the head of Medusa. Well, oh, the countdown is going randomly tonight, and it's already started, so I cannot tell you why I'm inside Medusa. I will let you later. I will let you know later. For the moment, just try to think about the question. And the question is about my friend Hercules, and which of these creatures was beheaded by Hercules in one of his labors? A, the Nemean golden lion, or B, the Hydra, or C, the Cretan bull. So you know that Hercules, in order to become immortal and be recognized as a god, he had to perform 12 labors. And one of these included the beheading of a mythological creature. So which one was it? A, the Nemean golden lion, or B, the Hydra, or C, the Cretan bull? We only have a few seconds to go, and okay, let's kill the countdown. Okay, I think that you have already replied. I don't really see many replies in the chat yet, but as you know, there is a little bit of delay. I see that May immediately reply. May and Thais, they are the winning couple of this quiz. Every week they arrive practically tie with the first one. So I see the answers coming, and Iruschino is with Dr. Moretti. Say hello to Dr. Moretti. I also wish for him. So let's go and check the answer. Let's check the answer together. Let's check the answer.
Go away. First, it was the lion, okay? And the lion, I mean, you just put the hand around his neck and he's gone, okay? I mean, yeah, it's scary, he's a lion. Well, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? They call it Hydra. It's apparently one snake turns out to be 1,000, because when I try to cut one head, 2 grew. I cut 2, 4 grew. And then this kid arrives, and this kid is like, okay, it's like my nephew, whatever. And he arrives and is like, hey, Anthony, hold the fire. What do I do with the fire, kid? Okay, do you even know? Do you guys, ladies, know? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait.
And yes, okay. So can we go back to question 1 so we can see the answer? 1 second. Yes. So let's kill the Hydra answer. Sorry. Yes, sorry, I'm getting help tonight. So the right answer was B, the Hydra. What has Hercules to do with the fire? Well, it's easy, not so easy, but Hercules, in order to kill the Hydra, had to behead every single head and burn the neck, because in this way he stopped the Hydra to regrow heads. Who would have guessed? So if you said B, you got it right. Indeed, I see. Yeah, people from the Netherlands did quite well. So let's see. I'm putting this in the chat. So end of question 1. And let's go to the question number 2. Thank you. So the question number 2 is instead about Aesop fables. And the question is, and let's go with the countdown. The question is, in The Lion and the Ass, what do we learn? Okay, I'm not really able to read till there, so I'm going to ask to a voice out of image to read this for me. Please, can you read the three possibilities?
It is easy to be brave when there is no danger.
And this was option A. Option B.
You are judged by the company you keep.
And option C.
Do not resent the marks of a fool. Ignore them.
Okay, I hope you understood the three options. I taught to Dolphy how to speak, and this is the result. So let's try to repeat them again. A.
It is easy to be brave when there is no danger.
Option B.
You are judged by the company you keep.
And option C. Oh!
Do not resent the remarks of a fool. Ignore them.
Okay, so I'm going to write 00000 because it is easier in the chat to signal that we ended the countdown, and and now let's go with the answer.
One day, as the lion, so me, walked proudly down a forest aisle, and the animal respectfully made way for him, an ass brayed a scornful remark as I passed. The lion, so still me, felt a flash of anger, but when he turned his head and saw who had spoken, so I saw that it was an ass, I just walked quietly on. I will not honor the fool with even so much as a stroke of my claws. What all this does mean? Well, that the right answer was C. Do not resent the remarks of a fool. Ignore them.
Okay, so this the right answer was C.
The lion.
Yeah, no, not the lion. That you should not listen to the remarks of a fool because it's just an ass. So can we go back to the scene 3 and question for you. Are you hearing everything? Is the audio okay? Are there technical problems? Okay. Orlando, I don't understand what it is that emoji, but I hope it is something good. Let's go for the question 3. Okay, I hope you can hear me. So we can start with the countdown. This is kind of an easy question. Countdown, yes. So, who was not beheaded? By the way, beheading is the act of cutting the head of somebody else. That's as easy as it is. It's also called decapitation. Decapitation, I think. Yes, so, who was not beheaded? A. Saint Baptist. B. Holofernes. Or C. Robin Hood. I say that is an easy question, but could be a trick question. So, be careful. Who was not beheaded? The Saint Baptist, so a saint, or B. Holofernes, or C. Robin Hood. Okay, thank you, Orlando, for confirming that sounds fine to you. Thank you. I'm happy with that. We still have 14 seconds. And let's see. I'm seeing a lot of replies. Orlando, you said Saint Baptist to this. Okay. Everyone else, May says B. Everyone else is saying C. Countdown finished, and we jump immediately into the answer. Sorry.
You know, I thought we'd never get rid of those two rascals. But lucky for us folks, King Richard returned and, well, he just straightened everything out.
Okay, so as you have been able to see, Robin Hood has been pardoned, so they have not beheaded him. So the right answer was C. May, I'm sorry that you didn't got this right. So let's go back to question number 4. Yes. Okay, by the way, I don't know if you have noticed, but in this episode of the quiz, we are having some special guests. I don't have their stage name, so you will just get them. We had Hercules for the first answer, then a Mighty Lion in the second, Robin Hood in the past one, and to tell us the reply of this, you will get another surprise. So the question of this, we can start with the countdown, is how many fables Aesop actually wrote? So A, more than 100, B, 0, or C, between 50 and 100. So who was Aesop's? Aesop's was this person that is very famous for all his fables, and are fables like the tortoise and the rabbit, the lion and the ass, and the fox and the grape, and many other. So I'm pretty sure that you are familiar with them, even if you don't know that they are from Aesop's. But this question is about Aesop's himself. How many fables Aesop actually, so listen to my words, wrote? A, more than 100, B, 0, C, between 50 and 100. Anyway, I have kind of a cool haircut with the Medusa hair, but I can tell you that doing the shampoo is kind of a nightmare. Okay, countdown finished on this horrible joke, and let's go and see the answer of our special guest, Jesus. Writing a book is not everything in life. You know, it is much more important the stories that you are telling. You know, if you tell good stories, other people will write them for you. That happened to me, and that happened to Aesop's. Aesop's was not able to write, like me. But that's not why I've not wrote any story. It's not because I'm an analphabet. It's just because I was too busy in doing miracles, you know, so yeah. Don't kill the messenger. Oh, too late. Oh. Anyway, Aesop's, next time keep it real. So maybe you also will get your own religion. Be smart. Okay, so that was kind of a weird Jesus. And the right answer was B, 0. But doesn't really matter because his fables got incredibly famous anyway. Yes, please, let's put some zeros so we know that this question finished. So now we are going to question 5, I will say. Okay, I hope you can still hear me, and you should be able to hear me. There is no countdown, so I'm counting. Don't worry, it's not possible to put the countdown in this, so I will count 60 to 0 in my head, and I will tell you when 10 seconds are finished. But the big question about this is, who painted this? A. Gentileschi, B. Caravaggio, C. Van Dyck. Okay, so who painted this painting? So I can tell you the title of the painting, that is Judith and Holofernes, and I know that we have artists in our chat, so I'm pretty sure some of you will get this right. So so A. Gentileschi, B. Caravaggio, C. Van Dyck. And for the answer of this, we have an incredible special guest, and you will see her soon. And let's do the countdown. Orlando, if you write Caravaggio, I'm not counting your answer, so you have to write B or A or C. I'm sorry, I'm very strict on this. There are incredibly strict rules. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go with the answer.
Mamma mia, Anna, keep it steady, keep it steady. This guy keeps moving. I don't know if it's drunk enough. What did you give him again? But anyway, I think you've all heard of the Me Too movement, right? And this is what happened back in my days when a guy wants to harass you, follow you on the street, trying to rape you and stuff. We'll get him drunk, get him to my room to make him believe that, something nice is going to happen. And then my pal Anna comes here and we're just going to cut his head, which is nice, right? We didn't have internet back then. But anyway, everyone thinks this is a Caravaggio because of the dark colors that you see here. In reality, it's from me. And my name is Artemisia Gentileschi.
Okay, and we are back. So, as you have been able to guess, well, actually not been able to guess because everybody thought that it was Caravaggio, and instead, no, it was Artemisia Gentileschi. And the London National Gallery is doing an exhibition about her right now, so I suggest everybody to go and visit that. And let's write in the chat our usual code to signal that we are actually switching to a different question. Okay, in Ruschino do not believe that it was Artemisia Gentileschi. It was. And I suggest you to go and study more about her because it's very interesting, her story. Now, let's go to question number 6. Oh, okay. I'm not really able to read till there, so I'm gonna ask help to my voice that it is out of the screen. Can I ask help?
It is one thing to say that something should be done, but quite a different matter to do it. Which fable shows us that? A. The Fox and the Grape. B. Belling the Cat. C. The Wolf and the Stork.
And the countdown started now. So, it is one thing to say that something should be done, but quite a different matter to do it. Which fable shows us that? Even Curtis Mayfield. No, saying it and doing it are two different things. Is it Curtis Mayfield? In the chat, I'm pretty sure that somebody in the chat knows who is also the author of Saying It and Doing It Are Two Different Things. Unfortunately, I don't have music tonight because YouTube constantly blocks me and gives me problems. But it would have been nice to have some funk music here with this question. Anyway, it was A, the fox and I cannot read that, or B, Belling the cat, or C, the wolf and the snail, I don't know, and the stork. Sorry, A, B, or C. 2 seconds, 1 second. Okay, let's turn off the countdown and for this, we have another special guest. Can I say the name of the guest? Yes, so we have Rebecca the cat, it's herself, explaining us the answer. Go, Rebecca.
The answer is the cat. There is a story where 3 mice are talking with each other how they can escape the cat. One has a very good idea to put a bell on the cat. Everyone say, very good idea, we'll have the bell on the cat, we can know when he's running after us, we can escape. But the older mouse says, but this is very okay, but what about the mouse who is going to put on the bell to the cat? It's very easy to say to do something, not so easy to do it.
Okay, so the right answer was B, Belling the cat. I hope you understood what Rebecca said because the story is about the mice that needs to bell a cat. So, Question number 7. Okay. For this, let's start with the countdown immediately, because you just have to guess a number. Unfortunately, tonight I don't have any guess a song, but I have guess a number. So tonight, guess the number. How many wives Henry VIII had beheaded? A. 0. B. 4. C. 2. How many wives Henry VIII had beheaded? So Henry VIII was a very famous English king, and as you can see, kind of a pretty man, as you can see in the picture. Not as pretty as me, but that is a hard challenge. So how many wives Henry VIII had beheaded? 0, 4, or 2? Alkmaar is very happy. From Alkmaar, they're telling me they're very happy having received the flat screen as a prize for the last week quiz we won. So countdown finished. Can we turn off the countdown and let's go and see the question?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I am sorry. Henry, I think you already know me. I'm a pretty famous king, right? I am even a nice piece of meat, as you would say. I had 6 wives. You can see the all here. I even had my own variant of religion. That's how important I am. Turns out 2 of my wives didn't want to hear about the divorce, and so I cut their heads. So they learned what it is like to be with a real king.
Okay, so the right answer was C, 2. So I have to say a big thank you to Henry VIII, that was also Artemisia Gentileschi, that was also Hercules, for the collaboration for these answers. Now let's go to the question number 8. But before going to the question number 8, let me write here in the chat my special code to recognize that we finished another question. Yes. So all the wives of Henry VIII got beheaded because they had headaches, apparently. Very funny. So let's go. Question number 8. Ruschino, it's a nice objective, becoming Henry VIII. So this question is about the fox and the grapes that I talked to you about before. So let's start with the countdown. And do you want to read the answers, please? So, in the fable of the fox and the grapes, the fox
grabs the grapes. B. Doesn't reach the grapes. C. Catches on a what?
Catches a bird on top of the grapes. So I do not have my glasses, so I'm not able to read what it is written in the screen, but also my helpers do not have, despite they have glasses, are not able to read what is written in the screen. Not everyone is able to write and read like we saw before in the Jesus clip. 17 seconds to go. So A, the fox was able to grab the grapes, or B, the fox didn't grab the grapes. This is like a tongue twister. Or C, catch the bird on top of the grapes. So I see a lot of questions, and by the way, countdown is finished, and I've not said that last week winner was Eduardo Caceres. So he will receive the gift in next week, hopefully. And I know that the gift for May is still traveling with Royal Mail. I hope it will arrive sooner or later. Only the flat screen TV arrived in Alkmaar. That's so strange. So let's go with the answer.
This is the story of the fox. Fox is correct answer. The reason for this is story of the fox is the fox sees some grapes and he wants them very much because they're very juicy and wonderful looking. could be a very good snack. He jumps and jumps, but he cannot reach the grapes. He cannot take them for his dish and eat them. And so in the end he says, these are terrible grapes, I'm not interested in that. So the moral of the story is actually people are saying they don't like something and they think it is bad, but it could be that it's out of reach and they cannot grasp it. So this is the real reason they don't like it, because it cannot be theirs, not because it's a bad thing.
Okay, so the right answer was B. I hope you enjoyed the story of the fox, so I have to say a big thanks to Rebecca the cat that tried to interpret also the fox in this instance. Instance, is it correct? Yes. Thank you. I have real-time Grammarly verification while I'm speaking. So let's go to the question number 9, and we are going toward the end of our show because we only have 3 minutes, just the time for our last question. So let's start with the countdown. This is a pop question, let's say, about beheading. So beheading in the pop culture. Pop. So in which children's movie, and I say children's movie, but in which movie there is a beheaded character? A. Toy Story. B. Shrek. C. Barbie's Tea Room. I don't read till there, but okay, we had some technical errors, some technical issues, but we are back. We are back. We have not lost our head over it. Sorry for the problem, but my computer is going with gasoline, and the gasoline finished, so we had to add a little bit more and restart it. So I wish that it was answer C, but I go for A. Okay. Okay, so this is the right slide. Sorry for the mix. So let's go and see the answer to this.
All of it's gone. Bye-bye. Woo, see ya.
What happened to you?
One minute you're defending the whole galaxy, and suddenly you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling with
Marie Antoinette and her little sister. I think you've had enough tea for today. Let's get you out of here, Buzz.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Snap out of it, Buzz!
Okay, so the right answer was A, Toy Story. And it is curious because the characters that are here in the picture are Marie Antoinette and her little sister. And they are reference to the Queen of France that got actually decapitated during the French Revolution. So a little bit of history even inside Toy Story. So this was it, and let's go back here. Oops, here, yes, like this, because I really like this picture, even if that head is kind of disgusting and horrible, but that's what we have to deal with. Tobia and Tobia even there. Thank you for participating tonight. As usual, send me your content and your ideas for the next quizzes, and I will try to include them. I have dear friends that already sent me great material that I'm keeping for one of the next episodes. So, yes, let's continue to connect, and I hope you enjoyed it. And write me in the comment if you have any suggestion or idea, or send me just a direct message, because all of you know me, so I cannot really hide anywhere, even if I'm actually trying. Thank you, and good night. Ciao, ciao. And I hope you have a nice weekend right now. Sorry. Hello, ciao. Stop.